Okay, we're back for more about who and what Kryon is and what he went through. So he was a blue Lyran starseed who is a Lyran, the picture that I keep getting kind of like this, and as you saw in part 1, I'm not going to waste time looking over the pictures again, but the pictures that you find in book 12 of stick figures that look kind of like that painting that I did. That's basically what he is, but the catch is that he was in a reptilian body, just like you, the Starseed. Watching you, the Starseed, are Syrian or whatever in a human body. He was a blue Lyran, but also reptilian. And so he had to attempt to figure out how to carry about his mission. So what I was talking about was how Arcturians, we're very good now with figuring out what to do with Earth, how to handle Earth, how to handle the humans with Earth. But when the Arcturians end up trying to go to the reptilians, it's too much of Avatar happening, where we just sit there and then end up getting murdered. But can't figure out how to break the system. So it's kind of like that got left to the Lyrans to do that one. And I don't know about Kryon, but I think he did a pretty good job. I'm alive. That's proof enough, I think. And I'm alive because I figured that out. Like once I started saying that, people really were trying to kill me. I was like, okay, you mean that's actually right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna say even more then. So like from book 1, he talks at times in a kind of robotic way, where he says, You will have power against the dark entities. You will have power against the dark entities. You will have power against the dark entities. And then Lee Carroll puts in parentheses, you know when Kryon says something 3 times that it's important. And I'm now when I was reading that inside of a reptilian prison, and I could completely understand what was going on, where Kryon is it was almost like he's hooked up to electrodes or something and being zapped or something and forced to channel through all their interesting methods of torture. Because as C.S. Lewis says in his interesting little 1961 preface to Screwtape Letters, hell has its own torture chambers. So it sounds like he's talking in the zone half the time, like, you will have power over the dark entities, you will have power over the dark entities, you will have power over the dark entities. It's like he has to, he told me that he had to literally split himself away from his body for part of it to actually be able to still think. At first, it was like he didn't want to channel, or do the book series at all. It was like an Indigo throwing a total revolt or something. And he loves Indigo, we can see. So, it was like him being an Indigo kid.